All right, welcome into episode one, the inaugural episode of House Battle. Today we got House Battle Millionaires. We are looking at houses. These are $1,000,000 homes in a couple of different places. We're going to check them out. We're going to see what's going on. We're going to give you our thoughts, and we're going to pick a winner. Today we've got Austin versus San Francisco. I should have gone the other way, actually. We're starting with San Francisco. These are
Rookie
two hot
mistake.
beds.
I hope you get better.
Rookie mistake. This episode one. They're gonna be.
It can
some
only go up
issues.
from here, I guess. You made the bar real low, so
I mean,
thank you.
I didn't think it was that big a deal, but it seems like that was a pretty big mistake. And the more we talk about it, the bigger it's getting. So this is not a positive for me. This is not starting off well.
No.
No. But we have. We're going to take a look at these two homes today. We're going $2 million in Austin and San Francisco. That's where we're going. So let's get
2.15 for both specifically.
$2.15 million. So now we're going to see, all right, what does that buy you? What would we choose? That sort of thing. So let's get into it. First one up here, we've got San Francisco. This one, I don't even know where this is, but we got a 4-bed, 3-bath, right? We got 2,300 square feet. So let's kick it off. Curb appeal. What's your thoughts on this?
That is a gross green color.
Curb appeal, zero. Zero curb appeal. Literally nothing. This
zero
for zero curb appeal. I don't like this at all.
Yeah, I wasn't. I've seen the inside. I don't know if you've really seen the inside. I picked both of these. So I have seen the inside, and the outside does not match the inside, which is also something I really that's like one of my pet peeves for curb appeal.
Okay.
Is that I like when the outside of a house kind of is what's
doesn't
gonna
look like somebody vomited all over it.
Yes, but then it also I'm not sure. There's no matching.
Oh, I'm with you. I'm not sure.
You know what I mean? Like I want the style of the outside of the house. Like if you have a like traditional outside and then all of a sudden I walk in and you've gone with industrial, that's the stupidest shit I've ever seen. Like I hate that. Like I don't care if you like modern, buy a different house. Don't fuck your house up. I have a very strong opinion on this.
I'm with you. I'm going to go ahead and disagree. I don't think that they should have matched the interior to the exterior of this house.
No, I don't think.
I think matching it to a puke green is a terrible idea. But I am with you on that. I think that looks terrible. Again, we should mention, I should have mentioned this off the top, another mistake. That's number 2 for those keeping track. Mm-hmm. You are correct. I haven't seen any of these, right? So this is raw reaction from me. And honestly, it's kind of raw reaction from you, right? We're just grabbing stuff. We're seeing what's going on here.
Yeah.
So
I pick them, but I don't go through.
Right. Yeah. This is pretty fresh, right? This is all just what's off the top. So let's get inside. Let's check out interior design. Let's give our thoughts on the inside here. So let's see what's going on as we kind of jump in.
This is also, I guess, this goes with the curb appeal.
Okay.
So it looks a little bit better. This would be looking out, I believe, from where your front door would be.
Yeah.
So there's a little courtyard area. That's a nice courtyard. Yeah, and this is in San Francisco, so it's not outside. It's in the city limits.
Okay.
That's pretty good for.
Yeah, it's not bad.
And then this is an aerial view. I don't have this is the the way that they presented the pictures.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm with you.
So I think they're like,
All right, so you're just stuck in, you're around kind of other places, but you're not getting the full house treatment, right? You're not right on the park there or anything, but you got some trees, you got the ocean,
you're somewhat close to the water and you're somewhat close to downtown.
All right, that's fine. That's totally fine. All right, so we got a kind of a master bedroom here. It looks like.
Yeah. Let me go back to the front of let me get here. I think this would be a better place to start in the whole conversation because most people you walk into the kitchen, right?
Ooh, I don't love it.
Do you feel like it matches the outside?
No, the right side does. Like the right half sort of matches the outside. I mean, it's brick. I guess brick and concrete kind of go together. None of this.
And to be fair, we'll see it in a bit. The part of the outside of the exterior building is brick, so it does match the inside. I like brick on the interior of a house.
Okay.
Any day of the week.
All right. All right. What else we got?
This reminds me of a European kitchen. I did want to point that out. It's very
I'll be
European.
100% honest with you. I have no idea what a European kitchen is. Oh, also, for those watching along and those taking this journey with us, I don't know any words for any of these things, so I'm probably going to butcher quite a few things. I have no idea what an European kitchen means. What does that mean?
I don't think that that's like a specific word. That's just they're a little bit smaller. The way that I am unsure by the look of it, but I don't know if the cabinets go up instead of open. It looks like they could.
If they do, real design flaw. Look, if you have cabinets that go upwards, you're an idiot. Okay, you're just a moron because you're not reaching up. So I'm guessing those don't go up because there's going to be zero.
I know, but the poles are weird. It just reminds me, but that's just a thing. It's a very small kitchen, very compact. I do like that the island is on wheels, given how small the living and kitchen and dining area is. So if you need to move it, you can.
Wow, but where are you going to move it? I mean, all right, so we go to, it's all right.
I don't know. Let's say you have more people over and you want to or if you want to move it out of the way because you want to do something in your kitchen, like yoga, I don't know what people want to do.
Who's doing yoga in their kitchen? If I paid $2 million, if I paid $2 million for a house, there is zero reason for me to have to be forced to do fucking yoga in my kitchen. Okay, that's terrible. That's terrible.
This is not just your kitchen; it's your kitchen in a living space.
Yeah, no, I noticed that, but I'm saying if I'm paying $2 million, I don't want to have to be doing yoga in my kitchen.
This is San Francisco. I mean, I'm not sure what you're expecting.
I don't know. What else we got? This is the living room. This is where we walk into.
This is another shot of that same living area. They don't have a TV. They're probably not doing yoga unless they are trained. There seems to be a little, once you enter and you go past, there's a little bar area.
Okay.
Or like a alcove.
Yeah.
But they're not really using it for anything, which is interesting.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I guess that's staging. Bad. Dry bar area.
All right. Yeah, I mean, it's a nice
more shots of the kitchen.
Yeah, I mean, you keep going past, we can keep doing these. I mean, it's a nice kitchen. Don't get me wrong. It's a nice kitchen. It does seem a little
How do you feel about stairs like that, where there's the wiring?
I guess I don't really have a strong feeling about it, right? Like, it's just kind of, they're fine. I don't think it really adds, but I don't really think it takes away necessarily. This is industrial, right? Or I don't know if it's classic industrial, but this feels industrial.
Yeah, but this feels industrial. It also doesn't, when you have it open like that, it's obviously a small, somewhat narrow vertical space, so it doesn't make it feel enclosed by giving it, a solid railing. I think
if you went glass, I think it would look much better if you went glass.
I was going to say, I prefer glass.
If you did,
if I'm paying over $2 million, then I want some sleek as fuck glass going up my stairs.
Yeah.
These are also, I feel a little bit more dangerous if you have kids.
Oh, these would be terrible if you have children. I know. Idea. All right. This is exposed wood or exposed. I guess is that exposed roof? I don't really know.
Yeah.
I don't like that they've changed it's two different styles of exposure up top. Why did the design change over the bed? I don't think that looks good at all. I think it makes it look like two different rooms. I do like that beam running across the beam on the wall, like the far wall. I like that beam. That's a nice looking beam.
Well, yeah, and then they have a second one that you kind of see at
under the upside.
So exposed beams are different than having an exposed wall where you're literally seeing the really ugly metal connectors. I don't know what those are called, but that seems to me a completely different choice than just having exposed beam.
Yeah, no, I agree, but not bad. I mean, it's fine. It's a fine room. Whatever.
I like the wood floors.
Yeah,
it looks like a nice grain.
I mean, it's fine. I'm sort of nonplussed by it.
I like the really long window in the room because it does feel nice. Like it might be slightly claustrophobic. It does not seem to have a very tall ceiling. That's probably why they left the ceiling exposed.
Yeah, they shouldn't have. I'll be honest with you. They absolutely should not have.
That's a nice
That's a
closet.
Giant closet. Jesus Christ. Look at the size of this.
I wasn't expecting it.
This is huge.
I know.
What is happening here?
It's adjustable.
I genuinely, this is no joke. If you took every article of clothing that I had, like work clothes, non-work clothes, everything that I own, I honestly don't think I would fill this first section on the right here that has like the little mini stuff and then going up, like shoes, throw everything in there. I literally don't think I could fill that. Like if even just using a reasonable spacing between this is a giant closet.
This truly is. I don't think you could put every item that you owned. I don't even think you'd fill this closet, to be honest.
I don't like the baskets though. I do not like those baskets. I think if you're gonna have something like this, you gotta I think you need like an actual, like, I get that it's on the tracker or whatever. I think it needs to look like a basket. There's too much wood in here, and all of a sudden it's like now we're going away from wood. Also, I don't like the wood that's the same color as their. No, I'm sorry, it's not the same color as the floor.
Yeah. The other thing I don't like about the baskets when they're wiring and they're pretty big like this is you can't put smaller items, or even if you fold things that you might put into the baskets, they get stuck or they drop out, sometimes solid baskets, or they're adjustable. So like bringing in your own acrylic closet bins would look great, but then you feel obligated to use the baskets.
Yeah, no, I mean,
it's like a little nook area at the top of the stairs. Yeah.
I mean, they did stuff.
You could put an office there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's I don't think it's staged well, to be honest. I think that's the design flaw. They could have put a desk there and people would have seen way more function.
Yeah. It's fine. This is huge. This is huge.
Yeah. I like the double vanity.
The double vanity is nice. I like. Weird choice to go with this this plant thing. I don't know what's happening on this plant.
Yeah.
But actually, go back to that.
Yeah, you like that view? Okay.
This is that
weird.
A window right up? Is it a window to your bath?
Your own house
that looks out into your own living room?
Yeah, it's a way to get natural light.
I don't like that at all. I do not like that. I like the idea.
It looks like you can pull. You have a pull down though.
Yeah, I mean, like obviously, yes. I mean, obviously you could shut it, but I just don't like that. I think that looks tacky. Honestly, I think that's genuinely tacky.
I don't feel that way. I think it's weird that this seems like the master bathroom and it's off of this like nook area, which I get, but that does drive the functional area down from that being an office. Like you don't want an office outside of your master bedroom.
Yeah,
like that's what it would be facing in.
Yeah, I totally agree. Also, this is maybe the widest tub I've ever seen in my entire life. Like the longest? Like the longest tub. I mean, like it looks like a fucking canoe.
View. No,
like it legitimately looks like a canoe.
It does. I don't know if the videos or the images distorted, but like it doesn't look like it from this picture either.
No, and also the way that toilet sits like behind that little wall or whatever. I don't like that at all. I get like keeping it away or whatever, but it's like it's only half. So you're only covering half, and I get it's not cutting off the whatever. I don't like that look. I think it looks. It looks like you ran out of room, right? It looks like you ran out of room, and you're like, oh, I wish
that the wall ended with the vanity.
That would look better, but the reason they did that obviously is to cover it up, and I just think it looks bad. I don't like.
I don't really think toilets look that bad. I don't think they need to be covered up. I mean, there's no wall there, so if two people are in there, like you're smelling or you're seeing whatever to some degree anyway,
look,
and hopefully you know the person. Yeah. So like 100%. At that point, that. I don't know.
Not. Look, get to know people on a personal level. You know what I mean? Like do whatever you got to do. So, all right, yeah. Let's keep trucking here. What else we got? We got this is awful. Just no, absolutely not. That looks like a particle board door.
It truly does. I forget what these shutters are called, but I hate them and I associate them more with like southern, not industrial houses.
Yeah, this is terrible. Let's move on. This is bad.
Okay, there's going to be 3 baths. This is a second bath.
It looks like a hotel.
Like every other. I know. It looks like
this looks like a hotel. This doesn't go with the rest of the house.
Like a very generic.
Yeah, all right, whatever.
I really hate the wood that they have throughout the house. Like you can see it on the doors, you can see it matches like the vanity.
It's like it's too light. It's too light. What are you doing?
Like, I mean, if it's an industrial house, they could have literally painted those black, and I would have liked it better.
Like,
it's a strong design choice. But
let me ask you a question. Like, just generally, do you feel like rich people wood is darker? Do you feel like poor people buy like light wood and rich people get to buy dark wood? Because that's how I feel.
Yeah.
And so now I'm going to buy this house, a couple $1 million. I'm going to drop a couple $1 million on this house. I got to have light wood. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not, like, it's not that it can't work or anything, but this feels cheap. Like, it feels legit. It feels like you didn't have enough money to buy the dark wood. I don't even know if that's right. That's just how I just genuinely feel.
I know. Like, it's probably not
dark
right.
Oak. I'm sure it's not. But
whatever. But like generally
this looks terrible.
The more expensive homes, they've gone with cherry or like dark wood is harder to maintain. So there's some element, I'm going to spend more money. So then I have to spend more money for upkeep.
Right. Yeah, I'm with you.
Stacked. I mean, I'm not surprised. It's stackable. It's nice that it's in a closet. I like that. I don't like, small house, you're not going to probably have a laundry room.
Yeah. And this is decent here, so you could stick,
That's functional
you can actually
design.
Get you can actually get some stuff in there. The only problem with that washer dryer is that you can't put like your stuff right next to it. Like in the actual washer dryer situation, right? So maybe you use that there. I don't know, but this is fine. It's a fine.
Yeah,
it's
nice it's nice that this closet area is close to the dryer. You could literally fold clothes and put on the top of that dresser. It's a functional area for a small. 100%.
100%. That's not bad.
Another bedroom.
No, too small.
I don't hate it as much as you do.
This looks cramped. This looks awful. This looks terrible.
So, honestly, probably what the other room would look like if they enclose the ceiling.
No, I'm saying the bed is too big. Like the way they designed the bed is too big. Like this bed is way too big. Look at that. There's no room. Like you can't even if you took that.
It does have a little nook in the area, which is nice for that size of a room.
This is too you need to use this as a kid's room. And Jesus Christ, look at those closets. That is awful. Like that closet door is terrible. Again, this looks super cheap. This looks like the cheap apartments that like I rented like when I first got out of college. You know what I mean? Like this is like that's the feel of it. That toilet's much better, by the way, without the wall thing. Yeah. This is what they should have done.
I think just looking at the toilet looks so much better.
Yeah, 100%.
This is another generic. So you have two, like all three are pretty generic.
Yeah, and you've got this like shower curtain. That's awful. That shower curtain sucks.
I mean,
you're obviously gonna bring in your own shower curtain, but like this is somebody staged this house. Like somebody says, like, hey, pay me $2 million for this house. And this is what it looks like.
$2.15 million house and didn't spend $5 more for a white one.
That's what I'm saying. That's like anything. Point. Actually, get some color in there. You don't want white. You get a little pop of color. Like get something.
I know, but I mean, like white at this point would have added color.
It would have done something. This is garbage.
Yeah.
All right, keep going. This is garbage.
So this is going to be another bedroom. This is a weird, I feel like they went in a completely different style design. It's just like, it doesn't look like it belongs to. I kind of like the windows.
No, I'm just saying, like it makes me feel like I'm inside. I don't know. I can't figure out what it makes me feel like. It makes me feel like I'm inside, not an industrial building. But it makes me feel like I'm not inside a house. It reminds me of like a
greenhouse, like you're inside a terrarium.
Yeah, no, great call.
Like you're literally a plant and you're in a greenhouse. Yeah. Obviously, you're like looking out onto someone directly or something where you get privacy all the time.
Yeah. But I mean, it's fine.
I think it's a good way to get as much natural light. Yeah. That is a huge mirror. It's got that desk.
Yeah, see, this is like you can
put a big bed. It's at the end of a long hallway.
They took this exact bed and they stuck it in the other room where it doesn't fit.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I like the built-in a lot, so I wonder if this is I don't like those baskets again.
Why is all of this wood? Why is all of the wood in this room a completely different color than every other piece of wood in this house? The floor is a different color, it looks like. And maybe it's not, maybe it's the same floor. But the problem with the floor is that you have this offsetting like dark wood. And so it makes it look darker than everything else in the house.
Yeah, I mean, obviously,
and I've got this cardboard door here.
If you look in like the corner by the door, you have the door color, you have the floor color, and you have the 4 different colors, because then you have also the back wall, like the beam color too, it looks like.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Totally agree.
I think if they had just gone with that dark wood throughout the house, like the door was, the rest, it would have looked better. I think the dark wood would have looked better because it does bring out more contrast in their flooring.
Yeah, no, I totally agree.
Whereas the light wood does nothing. Like all of those doors, like changing the doors in this house would have made a huge difference.
Yeah, I agree. If you're gonna try to be a millionaire, you're gonna try to do this stuff. Buy dark wood. Okay, that's lesson number one. Buy dark wood. All right, so I think we did it with this one.
Mm-hmm.
So that was San Fran, right? That's $2.15 million.
Yeah, here's the exterior.
Four bed, 3 bath. Weird that your front of your house is a different color than the back of your house. Whatever, it's fine. So 2,300 square feet. That's what we got. So let's hop over to Austin. Let's get curb appeal in Austin. Let's see what's going on.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you, initial curb appeal is better, 100% than the San Francisco one. First of all, it's not puke green, so that's a positive. Again, so this is Austin, 2.5 million. So we got 4 bed, 3 bath, 2,300 square feet. So it's about the same. Four bed. Sorry.
Okay, 4 bath.
I can't read. That's fine. But yeah, same square footage, right? So I mean, pretty comparable houses here, from size and kind of function and that sort of thing.
I much prefer the curb appeal. I love porches. We've talked. You know this. I like craftsman houses. This one has that feeling of like the details.
Here's my problem with this house. Okay. And we'll get into this in future episodes, so I'm not going to belabor the point here. The top part of this house looks different than the bottom part of this house. Like, I'll just say that right now. It looks like they took a New England house. They took a New England house and stuck it on top of a colonial, right? Like that's, or whatever that's called, the Southern style guy, whatever it is. They took one and stuck it on top of the other one. This little, whatever this thing is up in the top left here. This little,
I forget
whatever that light. It looks like a lighthouse. It looks like you stuck a lighthouse on top of your thing. That looks terrible.
I love that. I love that feature so much.
It would be fine on a house that looked like a lighthouse should be there. This is not. This is a Southern style house on the bottom. It makes no sense. Here's the other problem that I have. Look at this driveway. This is the most ludicrous driveway that you could possibly have. You can't fit a car there. Like, you can't fit a car there unless you have a scooter or something, which I guess, like, fine, like, have a scooter, that's cool. But depending on where you live in Austin, like, I haven't even looked where this is, but depending on where you live in Austin, you can't just scooter everywhere. Like, that's not how it works. So that's a real possibility. And then on the right side, I can't even get a car past there. Maybe I can't tell.
I don't know if they have like, I mean, you can like, the other thing, the weird thing that I like absolutely hate about this house is they have their mailbox on their tree. I don't know why, but that just like,
hey, you know what? I don't want the postal service walking over my flowers. You know what I mean? Like, hey, what's up, postal guy? Appreciate the hard work you're doing. Stay off my lawn. You know what I mean? Like, there's not a single other human being. And you know what? Honestly, the post office guy probably doesn't want to be on the dude's lawn. You know what I mean? He's like, what, dude? Why can't you just stick this on your house? Why do I have to trample on this grass? You know what I mean? Like, that's a terrible feature, and it makes the tree look terrible because it actually looks like it might be a decent tree.
That's a beautiful tree. The one feature I do think you'll appreciate is the fan on the porch.
I love fan. I'm a huge fan of fans on porches. I think it looks classy. That's just my thing. It's one of my aesthetics. It's the Southern style, whatever. I like that. So let's keep going here. Let's see what else we got.
Another view.
That's a better view. I'll be honest. That's a better view. That makes the driveway look way worse. That driveway looks
there's
tiny.
Not much there.
I don't know how you're parking a car. This is a better view.
You're pulling one in and then you're parking the other on the street.
It looks like it. Great trees. 2 great trees. I don't like the side of this house.
Yeah, that is a great tree. That
it sort of looks like they gave up on the side of the house there. I don't like that. Nice porch. Nice porch. Love that fan. Cute. Love that fan. Huge fan.
Ooh.
Wow. Yikes city, bro. This is what happened with this staircase. Do you think that you could fit on that staircase? Like, genuinely, do you think if you walked up that staircase?
Unsure. You're definitely struggling.
What is on the front of that staircase? Like on the post? What is that?
I mean, it looks like
Is it
that.
like ceramic?
I don't know if it's, let's see. I can't tell if it's a wood, like design.
What is happening on the inside of this house? Why? What is happening? Who chose these colors? What is this black?
It's
I don't understand it. Is it black? Is it gray? Is it slate? It's not good.
It looks almost like a chalkboard. This house, the thing I immediately, so this is in Austin, Texas, but I am immediately thinking that I'm in New Orleans.
100%, absolutely, totally agree.
And
which,
I don't know,
which of course goes super well
like
with that lighthouse on the second floor. You know, everybody knows that
New
Orleans
is
known for their lighthouses.
This is a very heavy design choice in this house.
Which one are you talking about?
Honestly,
which one? Which part? Just the room itself.
Like just in general, like you walk in and it's heavy black and dark, and then you go into this room,
and then you have a gold table.
Are dark.
And then you have a gold table. Like you're like, hey, you know what? You know what this needs? Like an off yellow. Well, let's get an off yellow in this room. You know what I mean? Like
not only that, let's get an off yellow wood and then put a off yellow bowl on top of it.
That doesn't match the chairs. Why? I don't understand. Like this, it could have been a thing, right? This is not my style. I hate this. Those French doors are nice. I'm sure that you like those French doors. So that's actually kind of nice.
I'm not a fan of dark French doors. No, like I would if they were white, maybe. I am not a fan of them in a space like this. I would have taken them off because you're just taking up space. There's no functional aspect to them. They're gonna get in the way. I hate whatever curtain fucking thing they did. I don't understand it above.
Nice. Curtain's not
it's terrible and unnecessary. Like where like that is not an outside element of the house. It takes away from the above the door glass feature. That's interesting. I like that.
God, I didn't even realize that. Honestly, like I just kind of looked past it.
They covered it up, and it's.
Yeah, I agree.
It would look better if you took off the French doors. You left it. It still had the character of the original.
You're right.
Architecture.
I think if you had. Honestly, I think you either need the French doors or the glass up top, but I think the black works if the rest of this room is white. Why didn't they go white on the inside of this house? White with black, like just a straight offset.
Yeah, it looks like they have wallpaper in every room, which is another like common Southern thing, even in modern houses that I'm not really.
It's not good. All right, let's keep
Okay, this is the kitchen.
Wow. Yikes.
It's very dark again.
Lord, what is happening? See, this is kind of like the white with the black that I'm sort of talking about, but it looks like they just put black on the bottom of this. Again, like these people for some reason have decided, hey, you know what we should do? Let's make every single space that we live in two completely different levels, right? Like, hey, let's just stick a lighthouse on top of a southern porch, and then let's make a kitchen where the bottom half is black and then the top half is completely white, and there's no symmetry to any of it. Right. I get they got the gray or whatever, but it's just light up top.
The gray countertops and having the island a much darker color is a common design feature.
But you need to have something up top that offsets it. Like you can't. It looks like it's just the but it goes with the doors. It's the island and the doors and those two things. And I know the doors don't go all the way up, but like the problem is it makes the bottom half of your room look dark, and then there's nothing offsetting that up top, so it just looks
so I think the lighter. Countertops are also dark. It looks like. I wonder if we can get a different view here.
No, but that's what I'm saying. The whole bottom half of this room is dark, and then there's nothing offsetting it. I get.
Yeah.
Like, all right, so we have this.
I think if they had like a white quartz, on the top of this island, it would look sharper.
Oh yeah, 100%. I totally agree. It's too dark. I don't like anything that's happening here. These curtains look terrible. Again, with the yellow, these colors don't go match. I don't really understand. See, but right here, you can see what I'm talking about right here. If you go back one, you can see what I'm talking about, where only in this picture does it look like the black goes up top, and now it sort of offsets that white. Right. Yeah. But on the other view, which is the view most people are going to get,
this view looks more balanced because you then again have whatever wallpaper they decided that was a super dark color.
Yeah, I totally agree. I don't like that kitchen though. It doesn't look very functional. It doesn't. I don't enjoy it.
No, I think I mean, I don't know why they have so many fucking stools in this kitchen. Honestly, that's like they have.
This is obviously a family. This is a family of 15. Like it's very clear. This is a family.
I don't understand. They're in the way. I don't hate the design of the kitchen or the layout. They have a really nice triangle for the small space that they have. And it looks like they do have an eating area, but I think that it looks way smaller because of the dark colors that they picked. It's not a kitchen that you should have a dark island. It's a kitchen that should be all white because you need to maximize the space. And then you have dark wood and you have dark wallpaper. You're just feeling like you're being enclosed on while you're eating, which is like not what you want to feel.
Yeah, I agree. Don't like this. I don't like this at all. This is terrible.
They have so much furniture and it's oversized. It's so weird.
Their TV is too low. Why is your TV so low? Again, there is no balance. These people do not understand balance, right? They have looked at this whole thing and they're like, hey, you know what? Nobody's going to look above 7 feet on our walls. Like, let's just screw it. Like, don't worry about it. 7 feet and up, whatever. Let's just see where the chips fall. You know what I mean? Like, why is your TV basically sitting on top of the mantle? That makes no sense.
I mean,
you have so much extra room above it. What is wrong with you? Like,
well,
why would you do this?
A crink in their neck, you know?
What are you talking about? Like, recline. You know what I mean? Like, sit in the recliner.
They don't have that function. I think okay.
No, that looks terrible. It looks terrible. You're telling me that doesn't look bad.
Let me finish talking, and then you'll hear what I was going to say. If you're going to have it that low, they needed to add something above it, like a picture or something.
No, that's going to make it look too crowded. Because there's nothing else around it. Look at the rest of the wall. There's nothing else around it. If you add it now, it's going to look worse.
Oh no, okay.
Was that a master
That was a bedroom. I believe so.
With a palm tree? Why do we have palm fronds in this bad boy? Like, hey, you know what I need at the foot of my bed? Let me get some vegetation in my way as I walk around. What is happening? This is not a bedroom. This is not a bedroom. Like, this is just a bed that's stuck in a nook. The bed is too big or the nook is too small. I honestly have no idea.
That's what it would be like. You would need a closet for it to be.
Why?
Different bedroom. I like this bedroom better.
I hate that plant. This plant is better. I don't like. No, because this is at least out of the way. The other one, you're literally like you're straight up like Jumanji walking through a jungle on the other.
I don't know why is like the furniture so oversized in every single room in this house. It's insane. Like, do giants live here?
It's very possible. Honestly, it's very possible. And they just ran out of room.
It's another really dark room with terrible fucking wallpaper. I do. I love the actual. I don't mind the vanity like at all. I like the vanity, and I like that it has like a glass mirror that's going to the top with the simple light fixtures in a room this small. It makes it look double the size.
Totally.
But it's like they counteracted their own space illusion by another dark wallpaper, and it's brown.
Wallpaper's super weird.
You know what? People don't like wallpaper. Why are you putting it everywhere in such an abusive color?
This would be an okay room if it didn't have windows everywhere. There's too many windows in this room. Like,
this is another non-bedroom bedroom.
Yeah, I don't like what they did with the shutters on this one. These shutters can work, but I don't like what they did. But there's too many windows in this room. Like, I would feel like I'm just outside. You know, like I'm just living outside.
Yeah.
Don't love it. Oh, bad. Just bad. Keep going. Bad.
Yeah. Bad.
No, thank you. Best room in the house. Honestly, best room in this house. This is the best room in this house. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't love it, but look at what I'm talking about here. Okay, number one, the TV is set at a reasonable height. Okay, they weren't like, hey, you know what? Let's put a chair down at the bottom and then stick this television on top of the chair and have 17 feet of wall.
I didn't even notice the TV. Okay? I had to find that.
But that's my point, right? The TV is set in a nice place that it doesn't look weird. Okay, we've got a lot of space up top. But the design of like those pictures and stuff that runs up, okay? Now I have these white curtains, but at the top I've got a little pop of color, and so now I'm seeing it and I'm going, okay, it looks like there's something there, and so it gives me the idea of the space, and it doesn't just look white all up top. So this is actually the best room in the house. I don't love it. I don't like this rug. I hate rugs. I'm not a fan, but this is the best room in this house. That bathroom though looks awful.
So I was going to say, I actually like that they had some kind of a print and you look in and there's like a little peekaboo. Let's see if we can get closer in there. I don't hate this bathroom.
Oh, this is awful. This is.
I don't like the wallpaper with the floor.
Bathroom.
I like that it's the original floor pattern, and they should have gone with like a white on white if they were going to use this print at a minimum. Or
they stopped. Then again, this is the same thing. They stopped. Look at the shower. They have stopped. It's just white. They have stopped it. That's the problem with all this. And then this wallpaper runs up to the top, and the top has nothing. It's just blank. So the wallpaper like really stands out. It looks awful.
Yeah.
That is an awesome porch. That is an awesome porch. Let's go back to the porch. That looks awesome. This is a great backyard. This is a great space.
Yeah. It looks
this
like
fire
this
is
house
nice.
Honestly looks like someone's vacation house without the amount of bedrooms that they have stuffed in there. And
that's a good point. That's a good point. It's like an Airbnb
I do
situation.
see where there's probably like, it probably is like more not their everyday house, but it seems like a lot of adults probably come here.
This is
I
nice.
love that fire pit.
This is a really nice backyard. They've done a nice job with the space. It feels the vegetation that they have here makes it feel like you're sort of in your own space, even though you're jammed. You can see the guy's house right next to it, but even though you're jammed right next to him, it makes you kind of feel like you're in there. This is a great space. They got this sort of tent canopy situation that they've got going on is fantastic. This is the best feature of this house. This should be
it looks like they have fans out here.
Yeah, this should be picture number one. Honestly, this is the best feature of this entire house.
That backyard actually looks pretty good.
This is awesome.
The doors look good in dark.
The doors look
from
fantastic.
The outside. They look beautiful.
This purple furniture isn't great. That's a great porch.
Yeah.
The porch is great. The outside of the rest of the outside of the house looks terrible.
No, I hate awnings as well, so I just can't. I can't stand awnings.
Yeah, super cheap. You got all the electrical stuff there, which I know you can't move, but it makes it look bad. Like sorry,
put a fucking tree there, like not close to it, but put like one tree over so it
I agree.
distracts you from looking at like all of that shit.
Yeah, that porch is definitely the best part of this house. So all right, so we did it. Okay, we did it. We saw him. Great backyard. Unbelievable. So here's the question. Okay, I'm going to pose the question to you, right? This house battle, Millionaires, episode 1. We've got Austin. We've got San Francisco, $2.15 million on each. We got 4-bed. We got 3 or 4 baths. We got 2,300 square feet. That's what we're looking at. You've seen both of them. Which one are you choosing? Where are you choosing? Okay, just house. Okay, again, just house. We didn't know what was going on with this. We're not telling you should or shouldn't live in this city or that city, whatever. We're just talking about the property. That's what you got. You want to live in this industrial building. You want to live in that little weird kind of double style, colonial New England, New Orleans hodgepodge of garbage. Which one are you choosing for $2.15 million?
I'm going to go with the San Francisco house.
Okay. Here's the thing. I don't like either of these houses. I know you don't either, but I don't like either one. I'm going to, if 2.15 is my max and I can't spend any more, I got to go San Francisco. Okay.
I guess that's how I was looking at it. I was looking, you're not allowed to, you're not going to,
100%.
I mean, the other, you got to make it like for me to like the other one. We're talking. It's going to take
it's going to take me another it's probably going to take me another $150,000 to really make the other house what I want the other house to be. Right. You maybe could do it for 100, but you got to do every room in that other one. This one has nice stuff. The outside looks terrible. You are living in like a condo situation, but it's not bad. It's not my favorite, but it's not bad. I think San Francisco wins this one. I think that's a unanimous for both of us. San Francisco wins this one. I honestly, I was kind of surprised. I thought Austin was going to win. Win. Before I saw just the idea.
I didn't really, and I like the idea of definitely like at least having outdoor living space. I like you can at least fit one car in that driveway. Yep. There's no driveway. I mean, there's an element of living in apartment or condo style that sucks in that aspect, but if I'm going to spend over $2 million, I don't want to wake up every day and hate fucking everything about my house. And that is what would happen in Austin in that house. It's god awful to me.
I totally agree. So, all right, we did it. Episode 1, inaugural episode in the books. Very excited about this. Again, this has been House Battle Millionaires edition. We're breaking it down. We're going to be back next time. We're going to be looking at 2 different cities, 2 different houses. Let's see what's going on. We appreciate everybody who's watching. Please tell other people about it. It does help us out. We like doing this. We like to come back and kind of keep going on here. So please tell other people, subscribe and rate and all that stuff. We do appreciate it. We'll be back next time with 2 more houses. So we'll see everybody then.